Hey everybody, this is another video using the new kitchen sink stamps summer 2020 release called Summer Lemons. This is a card I previously did a video on. I will link it for you. Some of the parts of the video as I went back and watched it were out of frame, so I just want to go through and use this stamp set again and give you guys a better idea of how to stamp it. So it's pretty easy to do. We have a piece of Neenah Solar White 80-pound classic crest paper here. Here is the stamp set. It is really cute. And again, it is a layering stamp set where it has that realistic 3D kind of look. You have the full lemon, which is letter A, so 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. And then you have the slice where it's cut in half, which is letter B. So you have 1B, 2B, 3B, and 4B. And then you have the floral part of it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is your floral. And of course, some cute sentiments to go with it. So I'm going to make this one really simple and easy to do. These do come with a layering guide, which tells you how to layer it, to align it. And then this colored sheet, which I've already moved my stamps onto, this is also a colored see-through layering guide. I like to put my stamps on there so that I know which ones I have and which ones are missing when I'm putting them away. And then I put that other piece of acetate on the back there. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to be using the Altenew mini inks today because they're just a little easier for me. And I think I'll do, I kind of like the lemon and lime look. So these are the yellows. Citrus Burst, Fresh Lemon, Maple Yellow, and Honey Drizzle. We'll see how those all look together. And then for the greens, we're going to use Tangled Leaf. You know what? No, let's change the greens out. Hold on. I'm going to do orange. So we have Sun-Kissed, Orange Cream, Autumn Blaze, and Fire Brick. So we're going to use those for the oranges. So I'm going to start with the full lemon. I'm just going to put it in the corner and just make like a cute little thank you card. And I'm going to get my little mini misti out because it does help to line them up. Never mind all the tape I have left in here. Now in my mini misti down in the corner here, I have a little piece of sticky grid, which just kind of holds my paper in place. It's a Sizzix product. And all it is just a light tack paper. And actually mine is starting to lose some of its tack. So we're going to replace that. This piece has already been, it's just a piece of that grid sheet that comes with your misti. And all I did was laminate it. So here's how the sticky grid comes, and you want the sticky grid sheets. You don't want the permanent, because the permanent is for actual like die cutting. If you wanted to make your dies stick, we want the sticky grid so that it's not permanent. And I think there's, yeah, 5 sheets come in a pack. They last quite a while. These are the small ones. You can get them in different sizes. And all I do is take the backing off, put this down in the corner. Pull that other piece of backing off. And then, like I said, it's nice low tack tape, and it will hold my paper in place so I don't have to worry about it moving, and I don't have to use the magnets, which sometimes pinch or get in the way. So that's what that's for. So I think I'll do like a little lemon in the corner, and then the orange, half an orange in front of it, and then maybe we'll go in and add the leaves too. So we're going to start with 1A. And I'm just going to put it in the corner here, and I'm going to try to remember to stay in frame for everybody, not like the last video. And we're going to start with the lightest color, which is Citrus Burst. Okay, very nice. Okay, and then it tells you layer 2. That one we're going to stamp in fresh lemon. Okay, so you see it's a little darker. So that's 2A. Now we want 3A. Which is going to be maple yellow. If you don't have 4 colors of ink pads, you can always go in and double stamp the color you just used and it will come in darker. So you don't have to have 4 different colors of ink pads. I just like the Altenew mini inks because they do all coordinate. There we can see another layer. See how it looks like it's getting 3D? Okay, and then the last layer. Okay, and that one, I think I'm going to do the maple yellow again, just to make sure I have the right placement. I'll be able to see if it's in the right place or not, and I'll double stamp that. I think it's off a little bit, but not enough to make a big difference, so I'm going to keep going with it. It is off a little bit right here in the corner, but it's not too bad. So there you go. All right, so that's that one. Now I'm going to do the little orange wedge. So for that, those are the letter B stamps. All right, for this one, I'm going to start with the last layer. So I'm going to go backwards because for whatever reason, I always stamp 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes it's hard to see when you get to that last layer where you need to be. So I'm going to kind of angle this a little bit. Yeah, so that my slice looks like this. And we're going to go over a little bit of our kind of layer in front of our little lemon there, just a little bit. So we're going to go backwards for this one. So we're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. So the first color we're going to use is Fire Brick, which is a dark, dark orange. Let's see if this works out better. So again, these are suggested ways of stamping this out. You don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 3, 2, 1. You find the best way for you to do it. Sometimes when you start with a lighter layer, it's hard to see where to put the next layer. And sometimes when you get too far into it, it's hard to see where to line up the stamp next. So switching it up like this is a good way to help you learn. All right, so that was 4B. So now we want 3B. So now I can see that darker layer. I can see exactly where it lines up right here on this top corner of the orange slice. So I'm just going to layer it right on top of there. Okay, and so the next, darkest orange that we're going to use, because we're going backwards, is Autumn Blaze. All right, so now you're seeing that come together. Okay, now we want 2B. And again, we're lining up this bottom right corner. Now on this one, it makes it easier because I can actually see through the stamp and I can line up the actual wedges in the stamp with where they should go over there, coordinating what was previously stamped. So this actually does make it easier on this stamp set. That looks pretty good. Okay, so for this one, we're going to use orange cream for this layer. So this is layer 2, and then the last one is going to be our final top layer. Look at how nicely that lined up. Perfect. Because I did the lemon in yellow stamping over it, I don't have to do any kind of masking. It just makes it easier. Okay, and then the last layer is layer 1B. Same thing. This is a pretty solid stamp. And then for this final layer we're going to use Sun Kissed. There we go. Now, let's see about adding these florals. Maybe I'll just do one flower there, just to add that pop of green. Okay, the first color green we're going to add is Tangled Leaf, just the lightest green. Also an Altenew ink set. Now the greens that I have came with 3 greens and 1 black, so I've added a green from Hero Art, so I'll show you that then. So that's layer 1. Okay, layer 2, we're just going to look right through the stamp and layer right over the open spaces where the flowers are. And for that one, we are going to use, I think Forest Glades is lighter than Forest. So Forest Glades. You see the flowers are already starting to pop up. Okay, layer 3. Same thing, gonna line up the flowers in the middle. Okay. And for that one, I'm going to use Hero Arts Forest, which is a little bit darker green. There you can see it's really starting to come together now. Layer 4. Again, just lining up the white part of the flower. Making sure my outline is on this side is lined up. For that one, I'm going to go in with the forest again. I'm going to double stamp that. And one more time. So there you can see we added a darker color without having to use a different color ink. And then there is one more layer to our beautiful leaf here. And that's the final detail. And again, going around the flowers. And for that one, we're going to use Evergreen. Okay, that leaf looks amazing. So there you can see our lemon, our orange slice, and our green leaf. And then I just want to add a really cute sentiment on here. I love the scripty font on here. Hello, sunshine, summer days ahead, happy days ahead, bright days ahead, be sweet. Let's do bright days ahead. Stuck to my fingers. Okay. And I'm going to use a green forest ink for that. Now, that looks a little splotchy, so we're going to go in and stamp it again, and that's what's nice about using a misti, is you can always go back in and re-ink that. That looks pretty good. So now I have a really cute note card I can just send to a friend just to let them know, hey, kind of thinking of you. And I just have to put that on a card front. We want to leave our sticky grid behind for next time. So that's done. And there we go. And if you want to do like I did, I added a little bit of shimmer to the one that was open. I just used a Crafter's Companion sparkle pen here. And for this little lemon or orange wedge that's open, you know, it kind of glistens when you have a fresh one, so. There we go. So now all I have to do is put that on a card front. It's simple, it's easy to do. If you wanted to do more, obviously you could do more, but I think that's just a simple, hey, how's it going kind of card, just a note. Of course, you can make it more detailed like I did with this one, but you don't have to. I mean, something that simple is really easy to do with this stamp set. So there you go. It is called, again, the Summer Lemons stamp set. It is from Kitchen Sink Stamps. I will post a link down below for you. If you have any questions, post them down in the comment section. I do read my comments. If you like this video, I do appreciate your thumbs up. I will also link the inks for you, and anything else that I use will be linked in my Amazon store. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button and click the bell, and you'll get notifications every time I post a new video. What's great with Kitchen Sink Stamps is they are made in the United States. They are the high quality photopolymer stamps, and you can download a free SVG. So the SVG will actually give you a die cut, and you can stamp on that die cut, and you can layer these up, which makes it really easy as well. You don't have to buy a separate die, and that SVG die cut is free with the purchase of the stamp set. You just have to remember to put it in your basket. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.